quick look, see what we got for eggs. There's several in, a couple there, 4 in there. There's a hen down there in the corner. She's laying. And they also, I have a board over here that sets up on milk crates for another perching spot. And they sit on that. I'm gonna put some DE. I explain to you what that is or tell you what the long-term name is, but I'll slaughter it. But what it does, it is a fine powder, and it basically gets rid of any fleas or mites or any bugs that would crawl around in the coop. Keeps the birds safer, makes them happier. It's a little dusty. This is food grade, so it's healthy for everybody, but it keeps parasites down. And every once in a while I put it in. Chickens actually take dirt baths, and they take the dirt baths strictly. There's the other roost right there. They roost there. Roost bars over here. This is the interior of the first camper that we turned into a roost or a hen house. There's what it got some dust on her. But chickens like to dig holes and to get into the dirt and throw dust on them. And that's normal. What they're doing is just bathing in it. The dirt and dust keeps the fleas and the ticks and the mites and everything down. Put a little out here, they'll get into it and spread it around a little bit. I'm going to try to put some in with the meat dummies, but this might be interesting. Just sprinkle some on them. They don't even know the difference. There you go. Spread some around. There you go. So I'll put that back inside the shed. I got a couple girls trying to get in the shed, which is typical. They do that every day. All right, let's take a walk back here. I'll show you what the river looks like this morning. As I normally do, I check the river every day just to be safe. Security reasons. You can see the mist is coming off of it. Again, it's 46 degrees again this morning. There goes the duck. Did you see her? She was off down in here. We'll stroll up this way. What are you doing out here, huh? For some reason, down there, you can see a couple eggs. They get under that mesh that was designed to protect the coop, and they lay there. I have no idea why. It's just that's what they do. Don't run into that tree. Let's get another look at the falls this morning. This is the lower Christine Falls. There are two sets of falls here. The first one is up by the swimming hole. The second one is this one down here. The pool at the bottom of the falls itself is 8 to 10 feet deep in spots. So short though, it's kind of a good swimming spot. But from time to time, people do come in there and take a quick bath in it. You know, I would recommend using anything but a good natural soap that's safe for the environment. But they do. That's all ledge rock you see there, poking up through. Most of this area is ledge. We have spots where we do have topsoil, but there's not a lot. All right. So here we are. We're going to walk back, go around the chicken coop. We'll just see how things are going. As you can see up here, weed eated yesterday afternoon. This lower section, I've got to do the upper this afternoon or at some point today when it warms up. I don't do it all the time, simply because the DEC and the wildlife people want to see us, you know, let this grow, see what's in here, especially if we have any milkweed growing, because the monarch butterfly likes to travel through here, and that's what it eats. So we did plant a 3,000 square foot garden of sorts, a pollinator garden with lots of milkweed in it. I did that this fall or the spring, late this spring. So that's hopefully we'll all grow up next year and bring in some bees, bring in some monarch butterflies and other pollinators. I'm going to walk back to the falls again. Up on this ledge, runs back like that, got a slight incline. What the original intent was, I have been told, is that when they were redoing Route 30 in the late 60s and early 70s, they decided the original plan was for a bridge to cross right downstream here, right next to the powerhouse, cross the road, go down the old road, and then cross back again. Well, one person at some point in time decided, hey, you know what, the stream does go around a bend. Why don't we just go around the bend and follow the river down? And it actually ended up saving about $1 million back in those days doing that. So hence the curve up there is called $1 million curve locally. But a lot of this has been filled, a lot built up. That rock that's in the middle, let me get it here. That rock right there in the middle, right there. Nope, not that one. The one up at top there. There it is. That rock right there fell down the hill when they were dumping rocks. A lot of these did. It has a drilled blast hole through the rock, and during high water or extremely high water, you'll actually get water flowing out of that rock or out of the blast hole. It's kind of amusing to watch. But we'll stroll that way. We're walking kind of in the river right now. We'll get over there to see if I can get a look at it, show you what it looks like. You can't really see it from here. But this is looking downstream. I'll flip you around. This is upstream. You can see where the water's coming down. Those rapids right up there. That is actually a pool that's behind that. There are spots in there that the water's 10 feet deep there, but locally that's the swimming spot. They jump off the ledges into that. The ledges are 10, 12 feet high and enjoy themselves that way. I wouldn't recommend jumping off of there. There are boulders in the bottom. So if you do that, it has to be feet first, because you could break your neck doing that easily. All right, so you can see, let me get you over there a little bit closer. Right where that branch comes out from the edge of the falls here, that branch right there, you can see a footpath that goes up. And that's quite a journey up that hill. But that's how people get to this lower falls. That's all accessible from a parking area that's off of Route 30 right up the top of the hill here. You can go there or go to the upper falls and enjoy the day. The only thing we ask is that you stay off anything that's concrete here, because that's our structure and it'd be easily get hurt on it. So that's the only thing we ask. We invite you to enjoy the area and have a good time. All right, well, we're going to cut off here and we'll see you later.